Keith is a lucky guy. With a tip from his son, he came across a real gem. This 68 Roadrunner had been languishing in a barn untouched for 6 years, and it was only a part-time driver before that. They drove it in, shut it off, and let it sit.
Yeah, I found it in a barn in Saskatchewan. My son had called me and he said that it hasn't been out of the barn in quite a few years, and I asked them if they wanted to sell it. So they called me back in a couple years later and they said they'd like to sell it, and I went out and bought the car.
As expected, after sitting so long, it required a few upgrades.
Well, it was hard to start, but I had to change of course, the parts, the carburetor, the plugs. We had to change the exhaust system. It was rotted off. The tires were dry, so everything rubber pretty well was changed.
Keith took his time to make sure everything was done right.
It's all original car. It's got the original rad, it's got the original motor, the original tranny, rear end, everything matches numbers as far as numbers go. There's nothing been changed in the car. The only thing is they've painted it once. There's nothing ever been done to this car.
And it's painted the original color. It's now a beautiful car with an all-new interior. But how does it run?
Well, it runs like a 68 Roadrunner. Very fast, and no power brakes, no power steering. So it's a little bit of work to drive, but it's fun to drive.
The first Roadrunner came off the assembly line in late '67 as a 68. They were named after the Warner Brothers cartoon because of their speed. In fact, everything about the Roadrunner was built for speed, from its standard 4-speed shifter to the powerful 383 4-barrel turning out about 330 horse. These standard 383 models could travel from 0 to 60 in 7.3 seconds. A 426 engine was also available in these models, dropping that time to a tad over 5 seconds. Barn finds are still out there. There are more treasures just waiting to be discovered.
Yeah, they are. And there's still a lot of them out there. And we're all still looking for them. So let us know if you find one. We'll come and get it.
Thanks, Keith. What a great car. And thank you for viewing. Stay safe this winter, and come spring, we'll see you at the car shows and cruise nights.